PDCA cycle examples explain करें? Yes, sure. Kasam, it will be based on PDCA cycle. This will be on PDCA cycle. As we have discussed in HSE management system structure, that first of all we have to got the commitment of the top management, and then we have to make HSE policy. Similarly, we have discussed the PDCA cycle. These implement stages will be based on the PDCA cycle and HSE management system structure. First point is assess and understand context. We will discuss all these points in detail in the next slides. Then we will lead and plan. We will identify the risk, resource the system, control operations, manage the behaviors and incidents. We will verify and review these first two. These things are first fourth
There is an internet issue, sir. अभी continue करेंगे. Everyone wait. ओके, सो जब तक
Uh,
हमारे सर नहीं
Thank
आ
you so
रहे,
much for your
तब तक आई
patience.
वांट
Saima, I came back.
ओके सर, यू कैन
Saima Khan, I
कंटिन्यू.
came back. Thank you everyone
यस
for your
यस.
patience. Uh, I have tell everyone earlier that there is signal issues in Lahore due to weather condition. So you have to be patient along with me throughout the session. Please move on the right. We're discussing these implementation stages based on the PDCA cycle. Please move on the next slide, miss, so we can discuss all these steps in detail. So the first part, assess and understand the context. In this part or in this stage, we assess that what the organization wants, what are the vision and mission of the top management, what is the leadership commitment, why they want to develop HSE management system, what are the internal and external threats to the organization, what are the internal and external issues, regulatory compliance issues to the business, to the process or the organization. We check, identify the interest of people, all the interested parties who are our client or our customers. We assess and the overall context from all perspectives session. This is this falls in the plan section of PDCA cycle. Let's move on next slide. Once we have identified everything, we have come to know that what the top management wants, what we have to do. We will move on the next step of HSE management system implementation phase, which is lead and plan. Also, first part falls in the first section of a PDC cycle, which is planning. In this section, we will plan based on the top management commitment, top management sayings. We will make the policy. We will sign it from the top management, MD and CEO. We will make a strategic HSE plan and set smart objectives for achieving the HSE management system. We have this word smart. Anyone knows what is the abbreviation of smart? Can anyone tell us or write in the comment section? Sanda, Tufel, Jazab, Maria, Khadija, anyone tell us in the chat section what is the meaning of smart? What are smart objectives? So smart means yes. Mariam Riaz, very nice. Smart means specific, measurable, achievable, reasonable, and time-bounded objectives that can be achieved. So the all objectives must be smart so we can achieve them. In this section, we will also check legal compliances applicable on our organization, all the statutory requirements from a national level or international level or provincial level that are implemented on our organization. Like if we are in Punjab, we have EPA, Environment Protection Authority, which bonds us to conduct the testing of our emissions, to test our effluent discharge of wastewater treatment plant. We must have wastewater treatment plant at our site. Similarly, we have Punjab or Pakistan Factories Act 1934. So these are the applicable legal laws which are implemented on all the organizations which are in Punjab or Pakistan. So similarly, if we are in another region, we have to check that what are the legal requirements or legal obligations from the national and international level that must be implemented in the organization. Once we have identified, we will move on the next part of the HSE management system development. Please move on the next slide, Ms. Saima. Once planning done, we have
No,
identified
no.
each and every. We will come on the stage 3. We have gathered all the data, we have checked all the legal requirements. Then we will conduct the risk assessment and hazard identification process. Risk assessment is basically assessing the associated risk with the process and suggesting control measures. Hazard identification is part of risk assessment. In risk assessment, we identify the hazards, assess the associated risk, and suggest control measures based on the hierarchy of controls. Hierarchy of controls is required in all in controlling all the hazards, which includes elimination, then substitution, then engineering control, then administrative control, and then PPs. So these are the hierarchy of controls elements. The top one is the most effective, and the bottom one is the least effective. After completion of this part, we move on the next part. Please, Aima, move on the next slide.
सर एक क्वेश्चन है
Yes,
सर तो बेसिकली हिरार्की ऑफ कंट्रोल में तो एक और चीज भी ऐड कर दी गई आइसोलेशन के नाम से
please, Aima, please move on the previous slide. Mahak,
हिरार्की ऑफ
what do you
कंट्रोल
say?
में तो I said that hierarchy of control consists of last point is that isolation.
Isolation. Yes, basically what isolation
जी,
means? Isolation means separation of hazard or separation of people from the hazard. This falls in the engineering control section.
yes,
Like there is
okay,
a machine in a production area and it do not have guard on its rotatory part, right? The hazard is entanglement hazard. Any loose clothing, any loose part of the cloth or any body part can come in contact with the moving part of the machine. Then what we will do? First of all, we will eliminate the hazard. What can be the elimination? Elimination means removal of the machine from the production area. Machine will be removed, the whole hazard will be eliminated. Then the substitution will came. In this section, we will replace the hazard. If we can replace the hazard with low risk level, it's like finger can come in contact with the rotatory part. If we have any option for replacing this hazard, then we will substitute the hazard or substitute the low hazardous machine at that place. If we can't do that, we will move on engineering controls. We will install the guards. Once guards will be installed on the machine, this is called
yes,
engineering control. Basically, this is
okay,
isolation of people from the hazard.
okay.
Right? Go to your point.
So basically, I work in oil field
Okay.
where I saw different risks and hazards in oil field like crude oil risk, five techniques. This type of hierarchy of control is best for oil field.
You are saying that you are working in oil and gas field. Which kind of hierarchy will be implemented in your organization, right? So basically, this is globally
Yes,
accepted hierarchy, which is applicable as per all international standards and legal requirements like OSHA, IOSH, NIBOSH. All these standards follow this hierarchy. Based on these hierarchy controls, we manage the risk, no matter what kind of the organization is. It can be a construction site, it can be a manufacturing site, it can be oil and gas field.
yes.
Anyone else? No one? Miss, please
No,
move on to the next slide.
no.
Syed Jazab, we will shortly explain these climate change mitigation tasks. Basically, our topic is developing HSE management system. If we will start discussing on the risk assessment, we can move away from our main topic. So time is also short. We will surely plan it in the next session, right? Thank you so much for your understanding. Once we've identified all the hazards, we will conduct the risk assessment. Then we will conduct the aspect and impact assessment. This is related to environment. So, see, Joseph, this is a little bit associated with also climate change mitigation, but not in broader perspective. I am discussing about an organizational level. For environmental hazards and risk, we conduct aspect and impact assessment. For safety related hazards, we conduct risk assessment. After completion of this, we move on compliance check to cross refer every risk against the legal register has controlled or not. We will check all the legal requirements and ensure that the controls we have taken to control the risk are applicable and must control the whole risk. Aima Khan, move on the next slide, please. So these all things fall in the plan section of PDCA cycle. Keep the PDCA cycle in mind. If you will forget PDCA cycle, you will not be able to gather all this information in a systematic way in your mind. Uh, so let's now we have a scenario: a technician must clean residue from inside a large industrial mixing tank once a week. According to hierarchy of control, what should be the first? Scenario is that there is a tank and there is a technician. Every week, the technician move inside the tank and cleans the residue from the large industrial tank. So the risk can be coming in contact with the chemicals. It can be a confined space and have asphyxiation risk, low oxygen level, or extreme weather conditions inside the tank. These can be the risk inside the tank, and it is obviously can cause accident as it is moving every week. So using the hierarchy of control, what we need to do, what should be our top most priority to control the risk? Laiba said that we will wear the PPs. Okay, Javeri answer said that we will wear the PPs. Okay, install a self-cleaning system. Exactly, Saram, you are right. We will prioritize the elimination. If residual remain inside the tank and the person is moving every week to clean the residue, why we cannot improve the overall process? We can install self-cleaning system inside the tank. We can use automated system. We can modify the tank that will automatically eliminate all the residual. Simply we can install a wall on the bottom of the tank. We can install water lines depending on the chemicals. Again, depending on the chemical, we can install water lines inside it. We can install a valve on the bottom of the tank. We can improve its structure or modify it. This will be the elimination or substitution in the hierarchy of control, and this is the most effective method. If we cannot do elimination or substitution of the risk, then we will move on the engineering controls, then on administrative controls, and then PPs. Answer Abdul Ghaffar said that why engineering controls are considered more effective than administrative controls. Abdul Ghaffar, engineering controls separate the hazard and the people. They are the barriers. Just like I quoted example of machine and its rotatory part. The risk was of entanglement. Someone cloth, finger, or hand can come in contact with the moving part of the machinery. The administrative controls at that side will be that I will train the workers and tell them to not to come close to the rotatory or moving part of the machine. I will tell the operator that please keep eye on the workers to not to move toward this side. But this remain the risk, the hazard will remain. If I will install a guard on the machine, the risk will be totally controlled. So that's why engineering controls are considered more effective than administrative controls. Engineering controls separate the hazard totally from the people or our worker. Administrative controls do not do this. Administrative controls are just administrative measures. We will barricade the area. We will place a safety sign. We will place a warning sign. This is not solution. Solution is proper installation of guard on the rotatory part. Got my point? So moving on, the next part of developing HSE management system is resource the system. What we will do, we will work on the competency and training of the people. We will develop competency metrics, we will conduct the trainings, we will uh, train the people, and then we will ensure our communication. All the things that we are defined, that we have done in the previous sections, like we have make HSE policy, we have make a risk assessment, we have conducted the impact aspect assessment, all the findings. Yes, all the findings we have got in the risk assessment, we will communicate it to the employees, all the employees. We will consult with the workers, we will communicate HSE performance with the workers, we will engage them. Once they will engaged, they will be the part of the culture and will help you to develop the HSE management system. If you are a single person on the side and you have got the agenda of developing HSE management system, it is not possible for you at all until unless you will involve workers and management of all level from top to bottom. You have to include them. Once you will train them, they will be your team, they will help you, they will support you to develop HSE management system. Miss, move on the next slide. So resource the system is very mandatory to develop an HSE management system. After this stage, our operation stage comes, planning and then do. This is the do step PDC cycle. What we will do, we will develop safe system of works. In the planning section, we have conducted risk assessments, and then in do section, control operations, we will develop safe system of work. We will document all the information. We will implement a permit to work system. We will introduce contractor management system. We will improve our emergency preparedness and response. We will develop our emergency response teams. We will check our emergency equipments, including fire extinguishers, fire hydrant systems, everything at our side related to emergency preparedness. We will check it and ensure it is effective and in operational conditions. Then we will control our operational controls, like of engineering and administrative controls in SOPs. We will develop all of our SOPs, and then we will develop management of change procedure. Does anyone know what is MOC or management of change? Anyone know what is management of change? Okay, no issues. In organizations where we have developed HSE management system, we introduce a formal, a systematic, a proper system to introduce every change. If we are going to change an equipment, we are going to change a machine, first of all, we will gather here in the section, we will check that what can happen when we will remove this machine and add a new machine. We will check our that what risk will arise, what controls we have to take, what emergency preparedness measures we have to take. We have to install new fire extinguishers, we have to install fire hydrant system or anything else. We will check that if what kind of incidents can happen in this section and how we can control these accidents. Yes, Abisha, Atif, Muatala, Said Jazib, you all are right. So this is a process used to ensure that all the changes that are developed or done in workplace are properly planned, effectively assessed, approved, and all of their control measures to manage any kind of change that will come in the process is effectively implemented to prevent accidents and control the risk. So this is the control operations, control measures, or operational part of PDCA cycle that we will do in the HSE management system phase. Miss, move on the next slide. Participants, please note that the meeting will end in a few minutes due to some issue of our Zoom. So please join again. Then the steps of module 3, which is is managing behavior and incident. Here is behavior is important. We can't manage assessment system or develop assessment system until we will not work on the behaviors of the people. In the initial or at the starting of the training, I said that first thing you need to take is the management commitment. You need to convince the management why safety is important. So this is basically behavioral change. One person or a MD or a CEO or any worker is working in an organization from 20 to 25 years, and he have never seen there is any HSE. He does not know what is HSE. Once you will meet him, he will say, "What you are? What is safety?" Friend, I don't know safety. I am working here from 25 years. I have never feel or face any incident. Nothing will happen. Go and do your work. You have to implement a behavioral based safety programs. You have if the culture is not improving, then we have to enforce penalties. Yes, Sarim, the connection was disrupted due to signals. I have joined again. Sorry, Aladino. Thanks for your patience. Please stay connected. There are some signal issues. Then, thank you so much, Abdul Ghaffar. Thank you so much, everyone. So, if you work on the behavior, you reward an employee, you aware the employee on seeing unsafe behavior of an employee, and again, it did not change its behavior. You have to punish him. You have to make examples as well, but not immediately. Let's suppose I join an organization. I said that to MD or dad, give me all the authorities and powers. If I will see anyone saying or doing anything unsafe, is doing unsafe act, I will get him out from the organization. I will terminate him. This is not possible. And this is not a systematic way of developing HSE management system. If we will do that, if we will blame on the side, what you will face too much complications and resistance from the workforce and from the management. The thing you do is firstly train them, aware them, identify their behaviors which are unsafe, and then tell them what is the safe behavior. In this way, with the passage of time, a culture will be developed and all these employees will be part of your team. They will help you, support you, and maturity of the culture will be ensured. Similarly, incident management and kappa came. If any incident happen, no matter at of any level, it is a first aid case, it is a medical treatment case, it is a near miss. Nothing has happened to you, but it has the chances to harm you. It's like I am walking on the floor and slipped from the water, fallen on the floor, but I did not fall down. I will not pass without investigating this. Never leave anything without investigating. What I will do, I will investigate why the water was there, who drove the water there, how we can prevent it. Maybe you have prevented from any injury, but someone coming after you can slip and fall down, can got serious injuries. So never leave any accident of any level, minor, major, or moderate, unattended, uninvestigated. Investigate all the accidents and develop their corrective and preventive actions and implement them. Make the register and analyze the trends, which will be helpful to you to analyze which area is most risky and have a high risk level to effective the risk in this area more effectively. Let's move on the next slide, please. So this is was our stage 6 of managing behavior, and this is end of do section of PDCA cycle. Once we have do, we will check our performance of all the things, all the steps we have taken. In the check section, what we will do, we will conduct internal audits, external audits. We will call other departments to come and conduct the audit of the safety department, check its effectiveness. We will, based on these audits, we will check our performance. We will develop corrective and preventive action register that findings have came in the audit. Similarly, all the things, all the risk, all the trainings, all the kappas of the accidents, all the kappas of the internal audits or external audit will be reviewed in management review. We will call the meeting of the top management, and we will put all the findings in front of them. We will tell them these are the audits we conducted, these incidents have happened in a few days, in the few previous months. These are the kappas,